Hey folks, welcome to Watson's Models. And today, I scored something yesterday for $100. All right, and it is a 1/6 scale 21st Century Toys Stuart, which is radio controlled, minus the control unit. But I have a couple of those at home. Anyhow, as you can see, the suspension's busted, and it's busted on both sides. The original guy that, well, I don't know, he's the original owner, I don't think he is, had this thing listed for like $260 or something. I'm like, maybe 200, but let me come look at it, right? And it came with the battery, the charger, the original manual, everything, and almost all the parts except for the light up there. But when I got there to look at it, it was busted. I'm like, dude, you didn't even say anything about this, right? So you can see the suspension parts are busted up. Some of the mounting locations in the hull were broken. And, you know, his claim was, well, it's been bouncing around in the back of my car. And long story short is I don't think the guy was really truthful with me on a lot of things when it came to this. So anyhow, I got him down to $100 on it, and I said, well, I'll take a shot and fix it. Now, I did find these suspension parts on eBay, and I ordered 2 sets of bogies, or whatever you want to call them, road wheels and suspension parts, and they're on their way. But what I want to say is that this vehicle is made out of ABS plastic. Same thing with the 9th scale Abrams that they produce. And you cannot just glue this stuff together with regular super glue. It's not gonna work. You have to use glue that's made for ABS because it has to melt together. And so what I'm using is this, what is it, OT, whatever the hell it is. It's an all-purpose cement, which is also good for ABS, all right? And it's a brittle plastic. And I've tried super glue before on an older Abrams RC that I had, and it didn't work. It came apart. So I've already tested this morning the glue's ability to adhere on this broken part, okay, on the hedgerow cutter, and it's on there. It's strong. That glue causes both pieces to melt back into each other. All right, and that's where you get the bond from. It's quick setting, so you gotta be Johnny on the spot when you do it. But anyhow, I'm gonna try to fix this and maybe just demonstrate what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, because this thing has a huge dauber on it, and I don't have any other special tools with me. And so we're gonna go for it. All right. So let me turn the camera on and show you what's going on. All right. Once again, I'm using this glue. It is, or this adhesive, cement, call it what you may. And make sure you have good ventilation. And when I start working on it, that fan will be turned on to push the air outward. And here's give you a close-up look at the suspension. And it is a working suspension. All right, it goes up and down, pivots. And here are the 2 broken locations of the hull. And we're gonna glue that back together. All right, this is the Jungle Fever version, United States Marine Corps. And it's a little dirty, you gotta clean it, but it's relatively complete. Yeah, that's all crooked and stuff. Once I get this fixed, we'll go ahead and throw some power on it and see if we can get it to power up. Missing the light here. I'll look for that on eBay. We've got a busted hinge here, and you know, I'll just get some metal pins for that. But other than that, it's pretty much together. The hull does have a crack in it, so we'll separate the hull and get that adhered as well. And then I'll get it cleaned, and when I get it back home, we'll do a paint job on it. All right, here's the other location where this mounting bracket is in good shape. It's just that the support arms, the bracket, whatever you want to call these things, are busted on the other one. So we're going to get that fixed. this will be my temporary solution until I get my replacement parts. All right. All right, let's give this thing a shot, see what happens. When you put your hand in a pile of goo, I'm just going to get that little bit wet. All right, don't let this stuff fuzz up on you. I'm just going to hold it there for a minute. So, pretty fast drying, except for when I just dropped it. Oh, it's definitely bonding. That's pretty strong. And I'll just wipe off any extra in here. Come back later with some cleanup tools and clean off the glue there and, you know, paint it or whatever, get it back together. And move on to some other little parts, like this deal. This broke in 2 pieces. And I am just going to put a little bit of glue on there. This is a little stud that comes out that fits into the suspension system, and there's a little screw that goes in there. Give that a little squeeze. All right, we'll let that dry. Okay, let me lay the tank on its side. All right, I couldn't hold the camera, but you can see where I've put these 2 pieces in. I'm gonna let that set up and get nice and hard. And then we'll go ahead and mount the other suspension parts. This little slot right there, you know, corresponds with that one. So I think we're gonna be in good shape. Well, I found another broken spot, and that would have been this post right here. Hopefully that's straight enough. And this arm. So I got 3 pieces of suspension that need to repair. Somebody definitely dropped this dude, and then they had an oh crap moment. All right, I let the adhesive dry all day long, and I have this side reassembled, and everything seems to be holding up okay. I didn't put any weight on it yet, so I'm gonna flip it over, do the other side, and then we will set the thing on the ground and see if it holds. Okie doke. Other side's repaired, installed. Let's set it on its own legs and see if she can handle the pressure. There goes nothing. Success. I like it when a plan comes together. Just saying. ABS cement. All right, next up, we'll go on eBay and look for the missing spotlight and work on the pins. But I think for tonight, I'm probably just going to get a vacuum and clean all this funk off of it and wipe it down nice. And get it ready for its trip back home to Pennsylvania. Looks good.